Now I would like to welcome Dr. Satish Gupta, and who is a doctor as well as nowadays he is doing lot of marketing and lot of teachings for the pharmaceutical executives. So welcome Dr. Satish Gupta. Now is your time.
Yeah, thank you,
I'm
Mr.
having
Ravindra
your
Jain.
slide.
Yeah, thank you. It's there. So I thought, let me go to the very, very basic thing that was, taught in the college days when we were in the medical college and then in the MBA, healthcare MBA, and just try to put that perspective. Why digital is taking over the world in healthcare case also, as Anup sir said that. Everyone is using digital and it is being so successful. Also the same thing is being followed in the healthcare industry. Digital is really hitting the right nail, but we need to understand why. So I tried to find that why it is happening and would like to connect the dots how digital is putting the right steps to enter into the healthcare industry. So uh, so on the very next slide you will see that these are the healthcare issues which since ages they have been there and they will continue to be there, especially in the developing countries or Asian countries. You will see that these are the typical four things which are there. The first one is regarding the availability. So availability of doctors or healthcare delivery networks, there has been always a shortage. That is a well defined fact from the world. Bank data, you can see only one doctor per thousand of the population. So the scenario is really, we can't say that it is good, and there is a good scope of improvement. Then the second thing is, even if the doctor is available, the accessibility part is missing. Accessibility, because most of the population is living in the rural areas or hilly terrains, or maybe even if they are in the town, even then the travel is a big issue there, which objects the basic concern of reaching to a doctor. So this has been a problem, and while the where the per capita income is low on the lower side, traveling from one place to another is also costing money, and that puts a lot of pressure on the pocket, right? The third basic issue in the healthcare is the affordability part. So if even the availability of doctor is there and you are the doctor is accessible or the hospital is accessible, there will be always a problem of affordability. So, since the per capita income is lower on the lower side, and also the out of pocket expenditure, if you see for India only, it is going 54%. So much money you have to spend from your pocket to get a healthcare services for you, for yourself, for your near and dear ones. So affordability is an issue. And the last one is the daily. Daily is basically disability adjusted life years. So you can understand daily is something like when you are sick, you can't go and work in the office or whatever work you are doing, you can't do it. And due to this, what happens that there are number of days it will be there where you will not be able to go and work, and this leads to the economic loss to the country. Any country, there'll be loss. So if you have healthier people in the community or the workers are healthier, then there will be a direct impact on the GDP. So there were well researched papers on that. It usually happens. Now, after talking these basic healthcare issues that has been there since ages or decades, let us move on to the digital and let us see the basic DNA of the digital. Why DNA? What are the elements of DNA which makes it so interesting? So the first one is speed. The digital has good speed. It travels really, really fast. In the morning you will receive one WhatsApp message. By the evening, it travels to crores of people, and then again it lands into your mobile. So that is the speed of digital. Because of this speed, digital is well accepted. The second important element is its reach to masses. So digital has that power that in within minutes you can reach to masses. Like for example, going live here, and we go throughout the world. So people can join as per their choice. But yes, there is a capacity of digital that the reach is unlimited. There is no limit on that, right? And the third thing is power to choose. So power to choose means that it has decentralized the system. So earlier the systems were centralized. The information was in the hand of few people. Whatever they wanted to tell people, that was being told. But now internet has made everything open. You will find every type of product or service on the internet. Just search on Google, you will find lakhs of pages for that particular service. So it has given people, while sitting at my home, I have the power to choose what I want to choose. It is no more restricted. And the last but not the least, the influencing behavior. So internet or digital is so powerful that it can influence the behavior of people. We have seen that political parties winning the elections on the basis of the marketing they do on the digital thing, right? Even there can be, it has been used everywhere to influence people's behavior, right? So these are the basic elements of digital which makes it so interesting. And at the end of the presentation, I would like to show you how to how these particular elements are providing solution to that those problems of healthcare. So just wanted to explain, for example, in today's scenario, how a patient will go ahead and will take the his treatment, right? So I have taken one example. One example is that one person is having a fever. He is at home only. There is no one to help. So what the person will do, he will open the teleconsultation app. Some of the a lot of apps are available. He will open the app, immediately book the consultation. There is always slot available, whether it is emergency consultation or a normal consultation. He will immediately book the consultation. Doctor comes live. Both doctor and patient interact, and immediately prescription is provided. And there is another option that the patient will directly order the medicine from that app or a connected app. On that particular app, diagnostic test can be booked, and the reports can be dispatched online only. So this is happening really, really fast. So of course you will say that how the medicines can be delivered so fast. So in coming time, what will happen if we have 10-minute delivery option for the big basket or these apps are doing, again medicine delivery will be there. It will be so fast. People like the phlebotomist will reach the person's house within 10 minutes or 20 minutes, right? So this will happen. So reports dispatched online, and treatment history. The best part is this: all whatever is happening this online is being recorded into medical records. So EMR or health records that we say, this is being recorded there, right? So this happens, and the patient takes the immediate treatment even when no one is there to support the patient. And let us see what happens next. Now patient has taken the medicine, but he is having some relief, not completely fine. So he says, okay, let me go to the doctor and physically visit the clinic. Now what happens after that? Patient will go to the doctor's clinic. Doctor will immediately enter his health ID. From that app he will get all the health records, whatever he has done earlier or whatever the other doctor has done. And then he diagnoses the problem and immediately gives a digital prescription. This digital prescription will have the test and the medicines. And now the patient has got both the options, whether he want to buy it from the nearby from the clinic or outside pharmacy, or online also. So in this case, the patient, what he will do, he will go to the pharmacy in the nearby clinic, and there he'll buy the medicine as well as the diagnostic test he will do from a nearby pathology lab. Okay. After that, there are few follow-up consultations. He will start taking medicines, but the follow-up consultations will be totally online. The teleconsultation, and after two follow-up consultation, the patient is fine. But during complete process, what has happened? Doctor has noticed that patient is having higher BP, and the weight is also on the higher side. So he will prescribe one wellness app or digital therapeutics app, which the patient can use and can track his BP and weight, right? So all the data is being collected. Now what will happen? Now the doctor can now access all the patient treatment history at the click of a button whenever the patient calls him or connects with him next time. And the wellness app data will also keep on collecting the various data points, and will show in the form of beautiful graphs and decision making charts, so that doctor can immediately take decision on the basis of those data points. So what I wanted to emphasize that this hybrid model is quickly picking up. So sometimes the patient will require to go to the for a physical visit to the clinic or a hospital, and along with that, most of the time he can or she can take the consultation online only. So when the patient is doing so, he will save a lot of money because there is no travel. Also the doctor will be in peace of mind because there are online appointments, he knows what to do today. So a lot of benefits are coming in this hybrid model. Now now that was the part, but what is the upcoming part is the metaverse. In future we may see that metaverse is going to take, but within 1 year or so it may be a big reality as soon as the companies come up very strongly in this. And the healthcare treatment may go in metaverse. So whatever things are happening virtually, it may totally get transformed into metaverse. And the treatment patient will be meeting doctor, there will be hospitals online. A patient is visiting the hospital in his digital avatar and taking treatment and a lot of things. There is a lot of opportunities that are there in metaverse that is going to come for sure, right? So so in the conclusion slide, I wanted to show that digital is putting a positive impact on that healthcare industry, and this hybrid model is going to work very well, right? And you can see here that in the availability issue of the healthcare, the speed thing comes of the digital. So digital has got that element of speed that I was talking earlier. So it gives a solution to the availability part, because at the click of the button very fast the patient can connect to the doctor. And also when it is the era of 4G. When the 5G comes, then immense opportunities will open. The connectivity will never be an issue at that time. Then the second thing is accessibility. So you can't go to the doctor, okay, that's okay, the doctor will come to your home. How? Through the app, through an software, right? So in this way, reach to masses. So a very famous doctor sitting in Mumbai can treat someone who is sitting in a very far from area in maybe I can say in Haryana, a village of Haryana or UP. He can treat those patients. So these opportunities are opening up. Similarly, the affordability part. So in the affordability part, again, it is going to give you lot of options. So it will also give you option as per the socio-economic factors, political factor, geolocation factor. So considering all those things, there will be always an opportunity available for the patients to reach to the right doctor due to immense opportunity of those slots, right? And the last one, the wellness apps and all these things are actually putting the health of patient in their hands. So people are becoming more and more aware. They are wearing digital gadgets, they are they are measuring their steps, they are measuring their sugar, BP, everything. And once people become very aware, especially the millennial generation is becoming adapting it very fast. So once they become very much aware about this particular thing, they will become in charge of their health, and slowly and gradually the healthcare system will become very strong, because people will take care of their health, and hence there will be direct impact on the GDP, because less people will fall ill, and they will be going for their work, right? So that's all from my side. Wishing you a good health and digital health. Thank you.